Hey guys, this is Ari from Literary Gladiators, and today I'm going to be doing another book haul. This time it's from a place called Inkwood Books in Haddonfield, New Jersey. Inkwood Books is a very nice, homey little bookshop located in the heart of Haddonfield. Um, so I'd not been there before, but I had seen it, and I know that Josh has been there before. Um, I went inside. It's very interesting. It's got a relatively large selection of adult books, hot topic books, stuff like that. It has poetry, short stories, all that kind of jazz. It has an actually surprisingly extensive selection of young adult and kids novels in the back. It also has like a few spots where you can just sit and read and to your heart's content and take up time and do whatever you want. The person who took my order, her name was Sarah. So Sarah, thank you very much for taking my order at Inkwood. She was very nice, and hopefully she sees this video because I told her about Literary Gladiators, and she was very nice, and it was good service. And the books here, though, just to let you know, are full price, just like at a bookstore. But other than that, it's a nice place and it has a lot of good stuff. So let me go over what I got at the Inkwood Books in Haddonfield, New Jersey. So the first thing I got is a book we're going to be going over in season 9 called Coraline by Neil Gaiman. Neil Gaiman is actually one of my favorite authors. I've actually met him in person. He did a seminar at my school a few years ago and talked about his books. And he's also written for Doctor Who a few times. He's a very famous author. Uh, but Coraline is definitely one of my favorite books of all time. It's one of the. It's not. I mean, a lot of people say it's horror. I'd say it's more fantasy. I don't really find it that scary. I'd say it's more fantasy in my opinion, but basically the non-spoiler version is that girl named Coraline lives in a flat, finds a secret door and and there's like another world behind the secret door, and but it's not everything is as it seems. We've had a few people on Literary Gladiators already do individual videos on this book. I think Peter Clark did one a while ago. So yeah, I also have the movie based off this book, which is Coraline the movie, starting to I think it's Dakota Fanning, right? Yeah, Dakota Fanning is in it. The movie's actually pretty good too, and if you haven't seen it, you should go check it out. So this is Coraline by Neil Gaiman. Speaking of Neil Gaiman, I also got another young adult Neil Gaiman book called The Graveyard Book. This is one I've always wanted to read but never got a chance to when I was younger, and I figured I'd just pick it up. I actually have no idea what it's about, but I do know it's a Newbery honor book. Basically, it says nobody Owens is a normal boy, and he was raised in a graveyard, and there's someone um, trying to hunt him down outside the graveyard. That's basically what the back of the book says. I'm looking forward to reading this. This sounds like it'll be a really interesting book. So this is another Neil Gaiman book. Lastly, I have a slight change of pace here. My last book on my book haul is more of a personal interest of mine. It's the Penguin Book of Haiku. And the Penguin Book of Haiku has a little frog on it. Haikus have always interested me because they're the most cryptic type of poem. They're always 575, and they're always like, so you have to really think about what they're going to be portraying. And just in general, they're very mystic and cryptic, and I like reading them. I like trying to figure stuff out. There's a whole history of haiku in here, um, but haikus are just quite interesting. Like, you look at this one by Shirao, riled up by Shear's bare blades hornets. Now, that's not a 575, that's a slightly different type of haiku, but it's still considered one. But like, what do all these mean and stuff? I like this one, Snowy Morn, the Ditto Marks of Wooden Clogs by Satejo. So, I mean, you can find a lot of really interesting things in here. I'm planning on reading every one. I'm planning on to try and figure out what they all mean, and I'll go back to you with that maybe on another video. So, yeah, this is my book haul uh, for mm, for the Inkwood Books. And I mean, it is two Neil Gaiman books, but I love Neil Gaiman. There's nothing much you can do about that. And then the Penguin Book of Haiku, I'm going to spend hours trying to decipher what that means. It's going to be a lot of fun. Um, I would definitely suggest going to Inkwood Books if you live in the southern New Jersey area. It's hard. It's easy to miss if you're not sure what you're looking for, but you can find it on Kings Highway in Haddonfield, New Jersey. It's right across from Saxby's, which is the coffee house I tend to go to. So if you know me and you've seen me perform at Saxby's, it's literally right across the street. Um, yeah, and it's quite an interesting place, and it's got great. Well, the one staff member I met was great, and just in general is a nice, homey location. So that's my review and my book haul of Inkwood Books. I'm Ari, and I hope you guys had a good time watching my video. And I hope you guys are doing well. And remember to keep reading. Keep reading, okay?